use ambient light, just regular outside light that you see right now, and use a reflector. Well, you might want to actually use some flash photography, and that's what we're going to go ahead and talk about today. So what we're going to use today, we have a couple of flashes here. We have a smaller flash, and of course we have a bigger flash. We're not going to get into the advanced stuff today, so we're just going to talk about the basics about flash photography, off-camera flash that's not on the hot shoe itself. So off-camera flash is definitely going to be the way to go, and that's just my opinion. You definitely get a much better control of your lighting. You can definitely come up with more creative ways of showing off your subject because you're able to aim the lighting wherever you want to aim it and be able to spotlight it and do different things with it that you couldn't do with just sitting that light right up here and just shooting it. First, you have your camera. So right now I have my Sony camera here, and I have this trigger sitting up on top. Now, a trigger, what's a trigger for? Well, a trigger is a unit, it's a radio unit that controls your flashes, where you can do different things, where you can set how bright you want your flash to be or how powerful you want that flash to actually put out a flash. You can control many different aspects, let's just say, of the lights, and you can do it from here without having to leave the camera and go over to the lights and make changes to them if you needed to make changes. Again, instead of running out there to the lights and having to jump up there and make changes to the lights, you can literally do it from here, and that is convenient. So let me give you a general idea, and I have everything turned off right now. So well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn on the camera, and we're going to go ahead and turn on the trigger. This is going to be my big light, and this smaller light, you may be able to tell right here on this display. You're going to find that it has different numbers on it and different things on it, and they all mean something. Okay, so what I want to do here, if I can remember how to do it. See, what I did was I just hit a little button here, and it illuminated, as you can see, the lights here, and then illuminated the lights here on these lights. Now, the lights that you're seeing that lit up on the units here, these are called modeling lights. So sometimes you want to just get a general idea of how that light is laying on that subject before you actually go shooting. Sometimes you do, and in some cases this little modeling light can come in pretty handy. I can hit this button and it will be able to control, as you can see, those modeling lights. I could turn those on, or I could turn them off if I need to. It's pretty amazing, pretty amazing. So let's say, for example, I want to test both of my flashes. I can actually do it from here at the trigger. So let's say the trigger wants to test it. Let's go ahead and see if the flashes are actually connected to the unit properly by just hitting the test button. As you see, we got flashes on both sides. Let's do that again. And that is pretty cool. So here on the display, you may or may not be able to see very well, but I have one setting for one of my lights, and I have a totally different setting for another light. This light is showing a lot dimmer, not quite as powerful as this light. And I can switch that. I can switch it to where this one is shooting more light out than this one, if necessary. If it's necessary for the look that I'm really looking for. Okay? Hey, my name is Dre. Friends call me Akbad. We're throwing Akbad photography. I really appreciate you. Keep tuning in.
Don't drop her, don't drop her, don't drop her.